Hello, fellow poetry fans. Greetings from Nashville. Excuse the mess. It's the maid's day off. If you notice my eyes flitting up to you, that's where the camera is. So now I'm looking you in the eye, and now I'm not. I have two poems for you. I like them both. They both have, I think, a similar theme. Oh, speaking of poems, I'll hold still. It does say refrigerator at the end, yes. The first one is by Richard Wilbur, our second poet laureate of the United States. An academic poet, a lot in his head. Doesn't talk about his body all that much. It's called Five Women Bathing in the Moonlight. Moonlight I said, something to keep in mind. The moon is two things. One, the purity, virginity if you will, of Diana, never touched. Two, as they count in Italy, 1, 2, 2, the experience of the huntress, Artemis, who every single time she experiences goes to the lake in northern Italy, Nemi, to regain her virginity. She bathes in the water to regain her virginity. I'm pretty certain Richard Wilbur knows this. Five women bathing in moonlight. When night believes itself alone, it is most natural, conceals no artifice. The open moon with webs in sky and water wields the slightest wave. This vision yields to a cool accord of semblance, land leasing each wave the palest peals of bright, apparent notes of sand. The bathers whitely come and stand. Water diffuses them, their hair like seaweed slurs the shoulders, and their voices in the moon-strung air go plucked of words. Now waiting where the moon's misprecision solves them into silver, they are unaware how lost they are when they begin to mix with water, making then gestures of blithe obedience, as five Danilovas within the soft compulsions of their dance. I've always liked that poem. I'm pretty certain that he's on the Diana aspects of the moon and not the Artemis one. Once again, he's an academic. He's not going to jump in the middle of anything. Poem number 2 is by my third or fourth favorite poet in the entire world, Basil Bunting. Born in 1900, died 1985, and no, I never met him. Never knew he existed. Wish I had known. I'd have made an effort to get over to England and meet this guy. Northumberland, by the way, or Northumbria. I don't know what to call it over there. At any rate, way the hell north of you. He wrote a poem called Ode number 5. He wrote many odes. This is an ode to someone called Peggy Mullet. I think that's a pun. Mullet's type of fish. This poem was about the ocean, about the water. Keep in mind that Aphrodite was born from the semen of Kronos as it spilled into the sea. Foam. Aphrodite, born of foam. I'm positive Basil Bunting knows this. Ode number 3, to Peggy Mullet. I am agog for foam, tumultuous come with teeming sweetness to the bitter shore, tide-long unrinsed and midday parched and numb with expectation. If the bright sky bore with an endless utterance of a single blue, unphrased, its restless immobility infects the soul, which must decline into an anguish and exact sterility and waste away. Then how much more the sea, trembling with alteration, must perfect our loneliness by its hostility. The dear companionship of its elect deepens our envy. Its indifference haunts us to suicide. Strong memories of spray-blown days exasperate impatience to brief rebellion and emphasize the casual impotence we sicken of. But when mad waves spring, braceleted with foam, towards us in the angriness of love, crying a strange name, tossing as they come, repeated invitations in the gay exuberance of unexplained desire, we can forget the sad splendor and play at willfulness until the gods require renewed, inevitable, hopeless calm, and the foam dies, and we again subside into our catalepsy, dreaming foam, while the dry shore awaits another tide. Don't mean to get all preachy, but what you can feel in this is that when you're at the ocean, when you hear the crash of waves, you're not hearing waves, you're hearing wave fronts. Waves go around in groups. They like each other a lot. This poem gives you specific wave fronts building up and then dying down the way something else does. You know what I'm talking about here. Basil Bunting is no head poet. Basil Bunting is a body poet. Basil Bunting loved oral poetry. Make of that what you will, O or AU. Make of that what you will. He was very good at what he did. At any rate, campers, that's what I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed. I was going to include a clip of Danilova actually dancing, but I can't figure out how to do that. I'm a rookie. Oh, I hope you like my shirt. Picked out I look like Spider-Man's butt. Sorry. Spider-Man's butt right there. And an egg. That's a spider egg underneath it. Right there. I'm pointing at the egg. There, of course, is the butt. No if, no ands, but there are butts.